Here's a little more about shape. Um, there are three important parts that we look at when we're looking at the shape. So first of all, we look at, is it unimodal, which means is there one peak? Is it bimodal? And over here you can see that we have kind of a peak here and another peak there. So usually they're separated by sort of a valley, and you have to make sure that the second peak is significant. We don't want to just have, when a peak is down here or something, we wouldn't call that bimodal. So we want two significant peaks over here in order to classify as bimodal. Oftentimes this is when we have two populations put together, so our data is kind of two different groups. Maybe we're looking at heights of men and women and they're put together, and this may look like a bimodal distribution. And then the last one we have is multimodal. This is where we have many modes. You can see that these are all very close to each other. When it looks like a rectangle, we actually call this a uniform distribution. So over here, the first one is unimodal, one peak, bimodal, two peaks. Uniform would have many peaks, but it doesn't necessarily have to be uniform. It just, in this example, it looks like a uniform distribution because each outcome is about the same. You would get the same thing if you did an experiment and you rolled many dice and you simply look at how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6s you got. You would get a nice little uniform distribution with peaks of very similar height. The next thing we look at is the symmetry. Does the data appear to be evenly spread out away from the mode, or does it have one side that trails out? So over here, it looks like our dot plot is symmetric. It's approximately mound-shaped and unimodal. And so that's a very, very common distribution. We'll get that many times. On the right, we have our skewed distribution. Again, we have a peak over here in the smaller numbers. And then we have this long tail over with the larger numbers. This is looking at the hours on social media. So it seems like, the most people spend maybe 2 to 3 hours on social media, but there's some people who spend, 12 hours or more, which is why we get that long tail on the right side. Again, that is called right skewed or positively skewed. So the tail always determines the type of skew. So if there's a long tail on the right, we have a right skewed. If there's a long tail on the left, we would call that left skewed distribution. The next thing we look at is our unusual features. Again, are there any gaps? Are there any outliers? So spaces separating our data. Are there any outliers, values that are far from the rest of our distribution? And those we definitely want to mention in our unusual features. So again, we're looking at the number of modes. We're looking at the symmetry, whether there's a skew. We're looking at unusual features. And, sometimes we have special shapes, like if we have a mound shape, symmetric, unimodal distribution, we call this approximately normal. This is going to be the most common distribution we will look at later on. And then over here, when it's pretty flat over the top, we call this a uniform distribution. So these are two special types of distributions.